Blessings, you beautiful beings. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the Pick a Card reading for the full moon. So I've got your three cards here. We will start with card number one. So if you have chosen card number two or card number three, just jump into the timestamp, click on the timestamp. If you would like a personalized reading, then you can just click on the links in the comments. I also do have new packages available, so you can have a automatic monthly reading sent to you to your inbox every month, personalized for you. So the link will be in the comments as well for that if you wanted to join in on that. So you become the VIP. Okay, let's have a look. So I'm going to take away these two cards. We'll do the first card, and then if you chose two or three, I'll see you then. Hey, beautiful being. If you chose card number one, then your card is corn. Okay, now this is from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. So, what I am going to do is actually read the meaning to you, okay, about the corn from the book, and then we'll pull some clarity cards around this. So, straight away with this, with the energy of this corn card, I feel like it's actually telling me that there is some kind of abundance happening here. It is the number 10. 10 is about completion, it's about destiny. Okay, so 9 is about endings. Coming into 10, 10 is the completion. So I do feel like, oh, it's a harvest. Okay, so there could be a harvest happening here for you. Yeah, you're coming into a time where all of your efforts are paying off. Okay. So you've been growing something here. You've been growing something. You've been nurturing something. You've been tending to the fields. Okay, let's have a look. In 10, oh gosh, where is it? There it is. So with the card corn, now I'm sorry that my camera's not that great. I do need another camera. However, the painting is not, the picture's actually not very clear either. The essence, corn represents the mother of sustenance and tangible abundance. This symbol represents material prosperity in the world of form that provides stability and sustenance to many. There is more than enough. The invitation, you planted a beautiful field of dreams and worked hard. Even in moments when you were losing faith, you continued. Now the spirit of the corn comes to honor this and show you a bountiful harvest. This is the time to reap the rewards of hard work and trust, whether those rewards are financial or the kind of prosperity measured in quality rather than quantity. You are so blessed when this symbol appears. Don't forget to share your good fortune. Amazing. Yes, there's lots and lots of corn here. And it's ready to harvest. Oh, how amazing. The medicine, beware of shortcuts to your dreams or a fast track being offered to you now. Be especially mindful of your feelings of entitlement or an expectation to get something for nothing. Okay, so basically, this is the polarity. This is the shadow side of things. This is a time for gratitude, perseverance, and humility. Be prepared to work toward your goals and plant the seeds of your intentions consciously and respectfully. Release any insecure thoughts of scarcity, feeling that there is not enough, or worry that someone else could take what is yours. No, oh, I just heard that. So there could be a sense of lack here. However, know that it is really nearly time to harvest. Know that the universe will always provide, but you must be in a relationship with it in order to receive. You will reap what you sow. Take heart. Even if you didn't plant well and have conjured up the illusion of a drought, there is also always a new season to begin again. Wow. Okay. Fantastic. So let's do some tarot with this and get some clarity. So, Spirit, for those who are the collective who have chose card number one, and destiny, completion, reaping what you sow, the harvest, a couple of clarity cards for the beautiful collective around this full moon, moving into June. The full moon is really auspicious with the corn harvest for some reason. I don't know why that's coming through because I don't know anything about harvesting corn or even when to do that. Oh, thank you. They just threw that one right out there, didn't they? The Empress. Amazing. Again, it's about manifestation, creation, nurturing, nourishment, um, intuition, fluidity, the feminine energy is really coming through quite strong with this full moon energy this week. It's amazing. It's really, there's been a lot of healing, a lot I've seen like um, a lot come up for people to really heal their just to allow themselves to really step into their feminine energy and heal that feminine line as well. You're not, oh my gosh, I cannot make this up of what just came out. Let me show you the Ten of Pentacles, right? So if you've chosen card number one, oh my goodness, you have got a big abundance coming to you. Commitment, abundance, stability, wish fulfillment. So all the work that you've been putting in, the wishing, the hoping, the praying, the manifesting, the blood, sweat, and tears is literally about to pay off for you. You've got the harvest card on the bottom of the deck. Like, really? The Seven of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, literally means your harvest. Like you're standing there and you're looking at your abundance going, yeah, I've really harvested all of this abundance and I'm gonna lean on my, what has he even got? It's like a hoe thing. I'm gonna lean on it. I'm gonna lean on my hoe. I'm gonna lean on my hoe and it's gonna hold me up. That could take on so many different meanings. But yeah, he's quite happy with his abundance. I don't actually even know. There's nothing else where else I could go with this. You've got some big ass abundance coming in this month. Wow, get excited. Get excited. I am super excited for you. That's all I'm going to tell you. Like you're wishing, you're hoping, you're praying, your blood, sweat, and tears. Stay in that feminine energy, stay in the fluidity, stay trusting your intuition, creation, manifestation. It is all coming into fruition. So stay aligned, stay humble. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Enjoy. Hey, card number two. You chose card number two. You've got the council. Oh, that's really glary. Sorry, I need a new camera. The council. However, it is number 11. So, oh, the Ascended Masters. Okay, so can be the Galactic Council. Oh, let's have a look. Oh my gosh, that's a really cool like headdress that she's got on there. That's really cool. I'm gonna say maybe if I turn this light down, you might be able to actually see it a bit better. It won't be so glary. Nope, that didn't work. Sorry. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, so number 11. Let's Let's have a look and see what number 11, as long as you can hear me. So I'm going to read this part of the book and then we'll get some clarity with some tarot. From what I'm seeing, I mean, the council is really about, the way she's got her hands over her chest and her eyes are closed and I feel like she's really just going within here and she's really connecting to the divine with this master number here of 11, really going within, connecting with ancestors, connecting with any spiritual beings, connecting star seeds, all of those magical things. I really feel like listening to the council. I'm hearing listening to the council. The essence, the council are the luminous beings who hold the collective wisdom of humanity. They are the ones before whom you will do your life review when you cross into the world of spirit. A life review is when we place our good and our bad deeds on a divine scale and attempt to explain why we did not love or forgive or dare as greatly as we might have. Know that their wisdom is available to you at all times when you live in a state of yes in an unconditional relationship with life. Do you need to be saying yes? They remind you, yeah, say yes to life. They remind you of your place around a sacred fire, which has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. You'll claim it when you own your inner wisdom. The invitation, the council has a message for you. Listen with your inner senses. The handwriting is already on the wall, so look about you and you will discern its meaning. Do not wait for further signs. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. Yes, there's so much more. I feel like there's so much more here for you. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. Yes. The medicine, you are never alone. Turn to the council to find the guidance you seek and listen to the voice that arises spontaneously. Turn a deaf ear to that nagging voice from your ego that tells you that you're not up for the task before you. Create a spiritual feast for the council. Invite them to your altar every time you meditate or pray. Yeah, oof, that's it. Staying connected. Talk to the council, talk to the magic. Okay, so spirit, council. Let's do it. Let's talk to the council. Council, you're here for the collective of who chose card number 2. What do you want to say to them right now? What do you want to say to them? You presented the council card. What is it? What's the message that you want? Yeah, well, yeah. Council, basically. Recognition and reward. Speak to the spirits. Speak to the spirits. You know, it's interesting that card just said about the life review. With the judgment card here, these people are actually standing in coffins. And so it's like when you do, you know, when you pass over, this does not mean that you're about to pass over. What it means is that that unconditional love, that spiritual connection that you have when you go back into the spirit realm. This is that's that energy, that's this counsel, that's like, really being connected to this spiritual energy. And so by being connected to the spiritual energy, it's like what you give, you receive. So stay connected because you're receiving recognition and reward here for being connected, and for asking and for talking to the council or, the spirit or ancestors or whoever it is that you speak to, in a divine way. What else do you have? Thank you. And Ten of Swords. So something's ending here. You're done with something. Yeah, they're telling you to be done with something. Done with there's some swords represents your mind and your thoughts. And this is like, stabbed in the back. That's it. Dead, done, over with. That's it. 10, completion. What's completing? Conflict. Inner conflict, battle, competition. Oof, I just heard specifically for somebody, there is no competition. Competing. It's done. Completion again. Yeah. Wow. You're completing a journey. You're completing something. Go within. You've got 2 of Swords as well. I feel like, okay, this is very specific for somebody, but it's like there's this battle happening here with you battling a reconciliation. You keep saying, no, no, I'm not going back there. No, it's not happening. The world is about energetic completion. So I feel like they're telling you you've ended a cycle here, especially with the world card, but with the Ten of Swords and this battle here, this inner conflict. It's like you have ended the cycle. The journey has ended. That energetic journey has ended. Okay, so close it. That's it. Go within. It's now time for you to go within to focus on a choice here, trusting your intuition, closing out everything else, closing out the noise, because you are actually coming into this. Well, this whole month of June is about you just closing a chapter. Close it. It's done, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's taught you what you need to know. The Hierophant. Belief systems. Close it. Closing belief systems here. You're done with it. This Ten of Swords is like this overthinking, like, yes, this Tower. There's changes happening for you in June if they're not already happening. It's happening for a reason. When the teacher when the teacher appears, it's because the student's ready. When the student's ready, the teacher will appear, which is why the Hierophant can show up. This is about spiritual beliefs or just belief systems. It can be about religions, institutions. There's something happening here where with this Tower, you're having this change, this unexpected change that's happening in your life. And it's because you have come into this karmic completion. Wow. Oof. 7 of Swords. Yeah. Well, I just heard that's rocky, that's heavy, but It's bringing you into your independence. It's helping you to be resourceful. It's forced you to be resourceful. It's forcing you to be resourceful this month. Stay connected to the divine. There's a spiritual awakening happening here. With this Seven of Swords, this is like this sneaky behavior. There's some sneaky behavior happening here. Stay connected to the divine. Speak to the council because there is a spiritual awakening happening here. Please know that if you're, if you are in the throes of it already, it is just that there is a spiritual awakening. You're closing out a chapter. You can already feel it. I know you can. You are coming into completion with this. You're closing out this chapter this month because there is a new beginning happening here with the Ace of Cups. Okay, so by the end of the month, you would have had this whole new beginning happening here. The changes have been happening for a while, and unexpected, but you got to trust yourself. And you got to trust your intuition and just block out anything else. And just go within and just trust. Okay, because the universe is dropping in this message, this gift here for you that is going to overflow your cup. Okay, so it could be a new beginning. It could be, but it's a new beginning. It's going to make you really happy. Okay, so I mean, it could be a new relationship. It could be that you're moving into your most favorite place, whatever it is. These changes are happening for a reason. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Trust your intuition. You've got the moon on the bottom of the deck. Please trust your intuition as you ride through this month, because it is leading you to a really, really happy space. Hey, beautiful being. Okay, so you chose card number 3. You've chosen the curse. Okay. It can be a little bit of yep, I know that kind of energy with this card. However, I feel like it's lifting. I just heard the curse is lifting or something like that. It's the card, it's number 14. I'm going to read the message to you from the book. And then we'll get some clarity around this from the tarot so that we can ground it and bring it into earth and see what more of this it means. I feel like just by looking at it energetically, I feel like you've been cursed with silence, or there's something that you've been holding back on, but it's in the past. And I feel like we're going to get some truth coming out here. Okay, let's have a look. Well, I might go straight into that yet, but I feel like it's number 14. So 1 is about new beginnings, initiation, independence. 4 is about stability, protection. Let's have a look. 14. Okay, the curse, the essence. The curse refers to the limiting stories of our ancestors and the karma from former lifetimes that preordains the events of our lives. Yeah, it's past. It is the source of negative patterns, and it can show up as a disease, a destructive force, or a blockage on our creative energy. The curse holds us hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognizing the original wound that is playing out in our life can heal it. The invitation, it is time to recognize the source of your limitations. Did your grandparents live with a mindset of scarcity? Did you inherit genes for heart disease? Were you a slave or a master in a past life? This karmic legacy is ready and waiting to be seen, to be untangled, and to be released. Honor the players and their stories. Forgive everyone and everything. Craft a new life course for yourself. Yeah, just because it's happened in the past, it doesn't define you. It doesn't mean that you are chained to it. It doesn't mean that there has to be a struggle for you. Like you can just craft a new life, like create a new life for yourself. The medicine, be aware of your actions, act with impeccable intention so as not to create a debt or karma that sooner or later someone has to pay. What you do to others, you also do to yourself and to the people you love the most. Now you have the opportunity to clean it up. Oof. All right. So card number 3. Well, I'll tell you what, this full moon is really bringing up a lot of this for people. It is like a lifelong or like ancestral generational healing that is happening. It's coming up. I will invite you to let it come up without without letting it control you or without letting it take over your life. Be aware of it, observe it, witness it, you know, tell it that you see it. But like I said, and like the card says, craft a life for yourself. Well, that's a lot of cards coming out. I'm not going to take those ones. I'm going to take these ones. So, okay. No, okay. Cool. Nope, we're gonna do that. Okay. All right. I can't make this up. Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning. The karma, the destiny, is turning. I'm hearing it's turning in your favor, but there is a completion here. It's the number 10. 10 represents destiny. Okay, so you've got the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is like focusing on the Three of Cups here. He's looking down, he's meditating, he's contemplating, but he's also a bit bored and discontent. And so he's sort of looking at things, looking at his life, looking at where he's been, looking at his life and going, I've done this and I've done that and I've put the work in and I've really like worked hard. And is this it? Like, is this life now? Like, is this just what I do? And the universe is like, here, there's still space for a fourth cup. Like, that there's more coming in for you. The universe is bringing more in for you. But they needed to believe that and know that you're not chained to your generational belief systems. Okay. Just because there is a history of, like, say, a certain mindset, um, a lack mentality, scarcity, poverty mindset, victimization. If there is a history of your trauma, that kind of thing, they're saying that you don't need, like, you're not defined to that. You're not chained to that. There is more for you. You can have the fourth cup. Okay. Hierophant is about belief systems, religious, spiritual, or just belief systems that are grounded in earth. It can be around commitment, so being really committed to something. I just heard for someone it can also represent marriage, like whether there is a belief system around marriage here that somebody's not aligning with, and they're getting all confused about this. That's a very specific message for somebody. Yeah, I just heard you don't have to get married if you don't want to, just because it's a belief system. You don't have to. But basically, I mean, they're putting their hands up and they're going, you will listen to me. Okay. So the belief systems can be really strong, but you make your own belief systems. What is right for you? You don't have to choose the belief systems. You don't have to choose to live under the belief systems. You can free yourself from this. Okay, so Four of Swords, this is about, again, meditation, contemplation, but this is about rest, sleeping peacefully. It could be around health as well. But you have the ancestors here who are looking over you. They are watching out for you. Yes, there may be some, generational wounding here that has just gone on and on and on and on. But they're saying, we're here to support you to break the cycle. Okay. Now, when I say break the cycle, I don't mean it needs to be a heavy responsibility and you need to, like, really struggle in life to break the cycle. You don't. The whole point is actually you going the other way and just having joy and living your life and knowing that you can create anything, and the abundance. Okay. I feel like there is this misconception of generational wounding that people are who are breaking the cycle, and these people are meant to, like, really put themselves into the depths of despair to break free and break through. And it's like, no, you just need to have joy. Like, obviously you be mindful of things that come up, and you go, okay, no, that's a pattern. I see that pattern. I'm not going to I'm going to undo that pattern. I'm going to go a different way. I'm going to flip the switch. I'm going to flip the narrative. I'm going to choose differently. You break through these patterns, yes, but it's also about knowing that abundance is available to you, that an amazing life. We've got everything we could possibly ask for in on earth. And it's just a matter of going, well, it's available to me. I don't have to be chained by the generational lack mentality or like poverty mindset. Like I can break through that and have anything that I want to create. There's the Nine of Wands here is about this journey of this wounded warrior. Like he's really been fighting the good fight, and he's really walked through this battle. He's weary, he's leaning on this wand. He's like, oh, I'm feeling so wounded, I'm worn out. But it's like, you know what, I'm not going to give up because I know this fourth cup, is coming. I can feel it. So they're telling you to rest. If you have been doing the work, if you really have been putting the effort in, like whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally, you've been breaking free from belief patterns, walking away from people, walking away from family, or, just anything like that. If, you've been doing all of that, it's just like, even if you haven't, you've chosen this card. So it's coming up, it's time to rest. It's time to rejuvenate. You might be the wounded warrior. You might, you know, feeling a bit weary right now, rest. Allow yourself to rest. Allow your nervous system to regulate. One more. Okay. So what's the advice here, Spirit? Thank you. Healing. Ta-da. You are moving from the rough waters into the calm waters. Okay. So there is healing happening here. Please know that the month of June around this full moon for you. This is I might not even go into the month of June. It's just around this full moon. There's healing happening here. So please be gentle on yourself. Please allow for the healing. But be mindful of your thoughts. Okay. Don't allow yourself to get attached to any negative thinking. Trust your intuition. Go within here. Okay. Yeah, really like just every I think every single one, every card, every like one, two, three, I'm pretty sure you all had this. Two of Swords is showing up a lot. Got the moon in the background here. So it's like they're really just allowing their emotions to settle, blindfolding themselves so that they can see clearly. Okay. And what I mean by seeing clearly, because she's obviously blindfolded, seeing clearly with her third eye. Okay. Her sixth sense. So, holding her swords up in front of her and just going, you know what? I'm just going to protect my energy right now. I'm going to go within and I'm going to choose what is right for me, based on my own intuition, based on what I feel. And then the King of Wands, I'm going to be adaptable to my surroundings. I'm going to lead forward with my energy. I'm going to move forward um, with passion and motivation and yeah, loyalty. I just said loyalty, but loyalty to yourself. The King of Wands is someone. Oh, okay. I did not do that. Thank you. Okay, somebody obviously needed to hear that about the loyalty. Um, yeah, so loyalty to yourself. Somebody really needed to hear that message about loyalty to self. Okay, but yeah, so the King of Wands is someone they're an action taker. Okay, so it's time for you to rest, rejuvenate, but don't give up. Take action, loyalty to yourself, be adaptable to your surroundings, and move forward. You've got the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so you will be, resourceful, independent, looking after yourself financially. Do whatever you got to do to be resourceful and look after yourself. This is your own independence. You're breaking free from these belief systems and this generational family belief systems, and you're going out on your own. You're independent. You're doing your thing. You're taking action, resting at the same time, rejuvenating. When I say taking action, it's choices. It's moving forward. It's taking the steps to move forward because there's healing here for you. So I'm going to leave those messages there. I'm sending you lots of love. What? You want me to do another one? Do you want me to do another one? Oh, what? Okay. Hang on a minute then. Very specific for somebody. Thank you. The Chariot. Okay. So moving forward, going after your dreams, somebody could be traveling here, or there's something about a car moving forward, going fast moving energy. Yeah, somebody's about to take off and go somewhere. So the chariot is balanced, masculine and feminine energies are balanced here. The spiritual and the earthly plane are balanced here. So it's having everything in balance. But then it's like it's also it's being in balance, but then he doesn't have the reins. He's trusting the universe to take him where he needs to go. Okay. In balance, off they go. Let's do this. Take me where I need to go. I'm ready. Huh, thank you. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Sending you lots of love. Have a beautiful week and a beautiful month ahead.